Also heard every hour on the station that's your easy choice. 95.9 FM WEZC. And to read the latest local news on your electronic device, including tablets, iPhones, and smartphones, go to DeWittDailyNews.com. DeWitt County's #1 source for local news is on the air, online, 24 hours a day.
Your friend in Central Illinois. WHOW.
Top of the morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube. Brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. My guest in studio today, Paul Skowron, CEO of the Warner Hospital and Health Services. Good morning, Paul. How are you?
Seth. Wonderful.
Thanks for coming out. And you've got a guest with you today, Kelly Burton. Tell me about Kelly.
Kelly Burton is one of our nurses that has been running the wellness clinic for many years.
Mm-hmm.
And since we're going to talk about the health fair next week, Kelly is really the architect of all of the details related to the health fair.
Mm-hmm.
So I want her to provide a lot of information for all the questions that I know you're going to have. And, I'm the big picture guy, as you know, and you know what they say about the wizard. Don't look behind the curtain. So I brought the expert.
Very good. Well, Kelly, welcome back, and thanks for making time for us today. And Health Fair next Thursday, May the 15th. Tell us about this year's Health Fair.
Absolutely. Our health fair will be, as you said, next Thursday, May 15th from 5 to 7 p.m. in our parking lot. It will be on the west side of our north parking lot there. We'll have almost 50 vendors for your health and wellness support needs, different businesses, companies. We're going to have fitness demonstrations from Elevate Fitness and Clinton YMCA. Clinton Fire Truck has agreed to come for the kids. DeWitt County EMS is going to bring one of their ambulances, should it be available for the kids to see. We're going to have the grill fired up and be providing a free meal. We have a petting zoo hosted by Joel Richhart at a Lincoln. And then we're going to have free face painting with the zoo lady and her zoo crew from Bloomington.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of exciting things.
Isn't that a first for the zoo lady?
It is a first with the zoo lady.
How about
Yeah.
that?
Yep. She's going to be a popular one.
Sure. So the hospital puts all of this on free of charge, it sounds like.
Correct.
Yeah, nice.
Yep,
Very
free
good.
participation, absolutely.
So what kind of health things are going to be promoted at this event, Kelly?
Sure. So Warner Hospital is going to be providing free labs from our lab personnel, also A1C screenings and possible labs from the family medicine department.
Okay.
We can hear from different insurance companies, different nutrition companies, imaging companies, and just a lot of community sponsors, community organizations that Warner Hospital partners with.
Sure. Very good. So when it comes to all the vendors that are going to be out there, who's coming out for this?
Oh my goodness, there's lots. A lot of, like I said, insurance companies, Gift of Hope, Fort Jesse Imaging, some senior living facilities like Sugar Creek, Haven of Farmer City, Goldwater Care of Clinton, Heritage will be there. Let's see, CCSI out of McLean County, Community Action, East Central Illinois Area Agency on Aging. You name it, we've invited them and we've come up with them. We're very excited to have such a good turnout.
Sure. So, and this kind of a return of what had long been a very popular event with the hospital, really kind of pre-COVID. I know there was what did you mention? There was a health fair a few years ago. Is that right?
Yes, the last health fair that I was involved in was in 2023. And I tell Paul frequently when I'm out in the community doing these programs, the wellness programs, a popular question is, when is the hospital having another health fair? So it is definitely backed by popular demand.
Definitely. Well, and I know even pre-COVID, it was a very popular event and an annual event at that. So really kind of trying to reignite that, it sounds like, Paul.
Yes. And WHOW has always been there,
Mm-hmm.
and you will be there interviewing the different vendors, giving them an opportunity to promote their services.
Sure.
So that's one of the reasons that we're excited about having 42 at this point, 42 different vendors.
Yeah.
Providing the whole panoply of different services from youth to seniors.
So from your perspective, big picture, what do you hope this health fair provides, Paul?
First of all, an opportunity for the community to see the new footprint, the new ER. If they have an opportunity to walk through the hospital, we won't be able to actually give tours within the ER if we have patients, but the new specialty clinic west side opening, which is so close to actually being open, but we don't have the rails yet to allow people to, from IDPH regulations, actually walk in. But you'll be able to see that new entrance that within days, the patients will now be able to park on the west side in the new parking lot and enter. So that's part of the new footprint. We want folks to be able to eyeball the new footprint of the hospital and see the expansion. And once again, promote all the services that we do provide as the only hospital in DeWitt County.
Right. Now, we need to, Kelly, note that this, of course, is on the west parking, the north parking lot on the west side, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Where should folks what will the layout look like? Where can folks park? Where can, how do they enter? What's the flow like? Let's speak to that.
Absolutely. So White Street will still be open. That's on the north side of the hospital. Available parking will be on the east end of the parking lot. So there'll be lots of signs pointing you in the direction. You can park on the east end of the parking lot. You can park on South Street, which is to the north of us, north of the Wellness Center, and just between that and Hardee's. And you could also park in our new west parking lot near the specialty clinic remodel. So you can still see that and park over there in that new parking lot.
Very good. So check that out. Be a part of that. And Kelly, as we chat about, again, the health fair for Warner Hospital and Health Services next Thursday, May 15th. That's from 5 to 7 p.m. Did you have much of a hand in organizing this and putting it all together?
Yes, I did. Contacting all the vendors. We have a committee, though. I shouldn't
Okay,
take all the
sure,
credit.
sure,
We have
sure.
a committee, but contacting the vendors, reaching out to sponsors. I was telling Paul I have a big poster board on my desk, and it has different colored Post-its, different sizes, and trying to just map the layout because some of the vendors need more space. Like the YMCA will be out there doing a fitness demonstration, so they need a little bit more space to be able to do those things. But
Gotcha.
I just, there are so many services. We are such a rural community, and there are so many services locally that I feel like it's an excellent opportunity for our community to really see these and take advantage of them.
And for either of you, this question applies. I feel like why bring all these services together? Why not just promote what's happening in the walls of Warner Hospital? Why bring out what everybody's doing in the community? Why is that important?
It's important to support our community. I mean, absolutely. We cannot, health and wellness is not just within the walls of the hospital, right? It's all across the county.
Sure.
And surrounding counties that we partner with.
Yeah. Anything you're particularly looking forward to, Kelly, about the health fair next week?
Well, we're going to have the petting zoo and the face painting, of course.
Sure.
The raffle prizes, just seeing everybody. I like to be out and talk to people and see everybody and see which services are going to be the most popular.
Yeah. Well, and from a Warner Hospital perspective, what else are we promoting for Warner Hospital?
For Warner Hospital, just the free labs, A1C screenings again, and free labs. They'll do a complete metabolic panel and I believe a lipid panel from Warner Hospital Lab. Also, the All About Books program is something that Dr. Menert had brought to the family medicine office when she came. All About Books ensures that every child that comes to us for a well child visit between the ages of birth to 5 years old gets a free book to help incrse literacy.
Really?
Right? Yeah,
really?
It's a fantastic program.
Tell me more. Yeah, tell me more about that. Where do those books come from?
Sure.
How much has that had an impact? How about those things?
Absolutely. So it's at All About Books out of Cook County, and they provide funds, and they go towards All About Book Fund and Scholastic books. And then we can order appropriate books. We set them up age appropriate, and the providers are able to just go in. And then I do a report out annually to reach out and read and All About Books, so that they know what our need is, and they continue to send us books and supplies and things. But our well child visits were down with the pandemic. We kind of got away from bringing a healthy child in to make sure they're healthy when we had very sick individuals in the facility and things. And so when I talked to Reach Out and Read and All About Books about my concern, because I didn't feel like we were really meeting the potential of handing out the books. And so we agreed, being such a rural facility, any kid that comes through there through the walk-in or through the hospital is going home with a book, a free book. And so, yeah, they've sent more. I reached out to them about this health fair. The books that we have are only 0 to 5. Okay. So I reached out to All About Books and Reach Out and Read about maybe ages 6 to 13. What about more books for them? Because it's when when the kids come in and they have the siblings and that, half of them are getting books and half of them are.
Oh my gosh. Go through that at our house. Sister got this. I want one too.
Exactly.
That sort of thing.
As the
that's
youngest sister,
Yeah.
I understand that. Yes. But they had suggested maybe a book drive, so I'd reached out to our local library and they've actually been doing a book drive to collect books for ages 6 to 13. So we will have a table set up for any kids that want books to help themselves.
That's awesome. That's what a great program. And you'll expand that for even the older kids, it sounds like.
Absolutely.
So for the health fair. That's fantastic. What a great thing to highlight. Had no idea, that's something you could learn about the hospital at the health fair. So excellent. Any other kind of things like that going on with the health fair this next week, Kelly?
Just that, like I said, we're going to have the grill fired up. So that'll be nice. Your free healthy meal will consist of a turkey burger, baked chips, the Cosmic Crisp apples.
Ooh,
those
nice.
are delicious. Yeah. Yes. And bottled water, of course.
Okay. Nice. Very good. So grab a free meal while you're out as well. Put dinner on the hospital for that night.
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yes.
very good. When do you begin putting this all together, Kelly?
Oh, goodness. Last year.
Yeah.
Last year. Yes. We've
Uh-huh.
been having monthly meetings and then now we're down to just group emails.
Gotcha.
Even as early as this morning. A lot of hospital staff are volunteering their time to come set up tables, tear down tables, help with the food, help check vendors in, help at the raffle prize table, making signs. It's definitely a group effort.
Gotcha. Awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. What did I miss, guys? Paul, Kelly, what did I miss in the conversation you want to put out there for us this morning?
Pray for good weather.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yes.
No kidding. Yep, for sure. Yeah. It's funny. I was looking because I'm going to do a ball game out in the elements next Friday. So I was checking out the weather. I totally skimmed over what Thursday is supposed to be like. And
sunny and 80. It's going to be beautiful.
It is.
It is.
85 is what I have, but we'll
Okay.
take 80.
I'll
So
take 80.
there you go. That'll work. No doubt. Hey, I'll tell you what. How do folks learn more about the health fair, Kelly? Can they follow along on social media? Anything like
They
that?
can, absolutely. They can follow us Warner Hospital Facebook page. If they have specific questions, they can absolutely call the hospital. And stop by. You can't miss it. We're going to have signs, lots of people. We'll have raffle prizes too. Lots and lots of raffle prizes.
What kind of
from our
prizes?
Sponsors, health related things.
Of course.
Absolutely. A blood pressure monitor, maybe
wow.
some beauty and wellness,
Okay.
stress reduction baskets, that sort of thing.
Got it. Sounds good. Very good. Well, come out and check it out. That is the health fair at Warner Hospital and Health Services next Thursday, May 15th from 5 to 7 p.m. That is Kelly Burton and Paul Skowron with us in studio. More to come with them next on The Morning Show.
WHOW.
We try to just put it right there in front of you so you can help you decide, that we're being very fair.
David and his staff invite you to shop your locally owned Clinton Save-A-Lot every day to save up to 40% on your food bill. And as Dave always says,
hope to see you soon.
AgriTalk is the radio talk show for American agriculture. Hi, everybody. I'm Chip Flory, your host. We join you weekday mornings from 10 until 11 on WHOW, on AM and FM, and on the WHOW streams. We provide farmers and ranchers with timely insights and information aimed at improving their operations. Join me, Chip Flory, weekdays at 10:06 on Central Illinois Ag Station, WHOW.
And yet another major brand just announced it's halting all social media advertising.
The two most overused and abused words in advertising are truth and trust. They are the two most precious commodities for all brands, big and small. As an advertiser, you have to trust your partners to protect your brand's truth using the media consumers trust. Radio, it's on.
Trust the Miller Media Group to deliver your message.
Breathing problems can affect every aspect of your life. Breathe easier with Gibson Area Hospital Pulmonology Clinic and Dr. Ismail Bobat, now providing pulmonology health services to DeWitt County at Warner Hospital in Clinton. Dr. Bobat is an expert at identifying and treating pulmonology health conditions. Get the right diagnosis and treatment for your breathing problem with an experienced pulmonologist. For healthier breathing, book an appointment in Clinton today. Call 217-784-2212.
Your friend in Central Illinois, WHOW.
Once again, good morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. Paul Skowron, our CEO of Warner Hospital, our guest in studio with Kelly Burton today. We're highlighting the Thursday, May 15th health fair at the Warner Library. And Paul, let's start with you in this segment because you and I caught up about the health fair a few months ago. It was really kind of reintroduced to highlight your West Side entrance. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound like that's going to be the case, but the health fair is still going to go on. Let's talk West Side entrance. How's it going?
Yes, the West Side entrance for the specialty clinic. You remember back in the winter, I said my dream was to have it open so folks could walk right in and begin a tour of the hospital. Weather conditions, supplies, different things have postponed the actual official opening, but at least folks will be able to park on the in that new West Side parking lot, see the new entrance and the sign, but we don't have yet the custom metal wrought iron railing that's for safety to walk up the ramp. And IDPH rules, state regulations, we can't actually use the entrance until we have that new railing. That probably won't be installed by the health fair, by the day of the health fair on May 15th.
But still going to go on.
Everyone will be able to eyeball it and look forward to their next appointment at the specialty clinic when they'll be able to walk in directly into the west side of the hospital.
Yeah, just remind us one more time that West Side entrance, what its purpose is, and
it's for direct access to the specialty clinic, which forever the only access has been to park across the street, come into the hospital, take the elevator upstairs, and walk through the medical surgical area to get to the specialty clinic. COVID has taught us, that was one of the lessons from COVID. Patients really don't need to be walking through the area where there are inpatient beds. Mm-hmm. They need a direct access, and that's why we built this.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, and of course, you mentioned to me as well that new parking lot that's going to be part of that West Side access is going to be kind of overflow parking for the health fair, correct?
Indeed, it will. Yeah, and that is also where our electric charging stations installed by Baum Chevrolet are, and they're used a lot.
No doubt. Very good. Well, let's turn back to Kelly here this morning. And, we talk about the West Side access and the, exciting things happening there. Emergency room renovation, Kelly, has also been just renovated recently, and a lot of good things happening there. While it won't be probably accessible on display or anything like that, folks can still check out what's gone on in that space. Tell us about this.
Absolutely. Seth, every time I walk down that hallway past the emergency room, I just am in awe. It looks so nice. We were so brought current and just very proud of that remodel. You're correct. We won't be able to, maybe see that in person, but we will have some pictures set up for the before, the during, and the after remodel of the ER and the specialty clinic. So if you're curious about it, you can definitely see it during the health fair on pictures.
Gotcha. Very good. So come out and check that out. That's a part of the health fair as well. Now let's talk the raffle process, Kelly.
Yes.
Do folks have to be present for this? How do they enter? What do they do for this?
Absolutely. So for participants, we want to encourage you, if you're coming to the health fair, to find our raffle prize table first. We're doing like a travel theme for raffle prize tickets this year. So when you check in at the raffle prize table, you'll receive a passport. That passport needs stamped, and you can get stamps by talking to the vendors.
Okay.
You go out, meet and greet, learn about health and wellness, and those vendors will stamp your passport. Once it's full, you can just return it to the raffle prize table with your name and your phone number. and then we will put you in the drawing for one of our fantastic prizes. You do not need to be present to win. We will call you.
Great way for folks to promote what's going on and for folks to get in front of these people and learn more about what's happening.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, great. Excellent.
If you're interested in being a sponsor and wanting to donate raffle prizes, please feel free to reach out too. You can email us at events@warnerhospital.org.
And along those lines, is it too late for someone listening this morning? Maybe they see this on YouTube or Facebook later in the day, later in the week. Can they still be a part of the health fair?
As a vendor, they absolutely can too. If they're interested, again, they can reach out on our Warner Hospital Facebook page or simply email us at events, that's EVENTS, @warnerhospital.org.
All right, so be a part of the Warner Hospital and Health Services Health Fair next Thursday. That's from 5 to 7 p.m. And Kelly, in our final moments, just one more time, kind of highlight what's going to be out at the health fair for those just kind of joining us this morning. What's going on with the health fair, and what's the night going to look like?
Okay, so we'll be out at Warner Hospital North Parking Lot Thursday, May 15th from 5 to 7 p.m. We have almost 50 vendors to support your health and wellness needs. We're going to have fitness demonstrations from Elevate Fitness and Clinton YMCA. We'll have the fire truck out there, the ambulance out there for the kids. The grill will be fired up for your free turkey burger meal. Petting zoo. We'll have face painting from the zoo lady and her zoo crew. Free kid books, free labs and A1C screenings, and raffle prizes. And I do want to also thank our sponsors for the raffle prizes as well. That is Kirby Foods, Save-A-Lot, Vespasian Public Library, Ramey Dial with Bliss Hair Design, Tim Burton Trucking, Clinton Fire, DeWitt County EMS, and of course, Warner Hospital Foundation.
Very good. Again, what did I miss, Kelly? Paul, did you guys want me to re-highlight anything? Did we miss anything, Kelly, you want to put out there? Anything like that this morning?
No, I just want to encourage everybody to come out on a beautiful evening, get your free meal, learn about health and wellness.
Should be a great night.
Absolutely.
Should be a real great night. That sun will be setting. The shade of the trees will be falling over. The health fair should be a really good time.
Smell of the grill.
The smell of the grill, the animals, all the good things will be going on. So again, 5 to 7 next Thursday, May the 15th. Kelly, Paul, thanks for joining us. Kelly, one more time, how do folks follow along with everything you've got going on?
Absolutely. The Warner Hospital Facebook page, or you can email events@warnerhospital.org.
Again, that is Kelly Burton with the Warner Hospital and Health Services, our guest in studio, along with Paul Skowron, CEO of Warner Hospital and Health Services, joining us here for this morning. The morning show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. Network news comes your way next on the morning show.